And we go ahead and draw both knees into your chest. And take a happy baby pose. Good. Okay, can you hear me or not? Yeah? Okay, wonderful. Happy baby pose. Okay, and let's go ahead and stand the legs up towards the ceiling. Take an inhale here. And on the exhale, lift your shoulder blades up and then squeeze your hips up off the floor. We do a little core. Inhale, exhale here. Go for 10 and 9, 8. Squeeze the legs together. 7, knees can be bent. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Draw the knees into your chest. This time arms to the sides and drop your knees to your right. Maybe look to your left. Lengthen through the waist. Good. Draw the knees back up and then over to the other side. Just allowing for a little more awareness on the breath, on the spine, hips, core, the whole thing. Good. Draw the knees back into your chest and then roll to your right side and use your hands and press yourself up. Okay, so we start to move through some cats and cows, Vinyasa. Okay, steady your hands and just bring your arms straight and move your shoulders right over the wrists. And as you spread your fingers, lift up through the wrist and the arm. So there's an engagement of the muscles. Inhale, arch, and exhale, round. Pay attention to the tops of the feet as well. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, tuck your toes. And we lift up and back for Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Good. Press the tops of the thighs back. Lengthen through the long finger. Relax your neck. Deep, steady inhale and full exhale. Good. Come onto your toes. Spread your toes a little bit. And then lengthen the inner heels back towards the mat. Back and down, back and down. Good. And now from here, let's walk our feet forward to meet your hands. I'm going to inhale to lengthen forward halfway, Ardha. Good. And on the exhale, elbows to the sides and bow down. Good. We're going to take about 5 breaths here. So as you spread your toes, press evenly down through the 4 corners of your feet. So it's the mound of the big toe, mound of the pinky, inner and outer heel, and then just lengthen forward. Good. Stay and breathe. Let the breaths become bigger, fuller, more rich. Very good. Okay, so weight more forward into the toes. Don't fall into the heels, okay? If you need to place your hands on blocks, please do so. Soften the diaphragm. Nice. There you go. Otherwise, it strains the back. But shoulders down, head down. Down with the head. That's right. Wonderful. Much better. Inhale, lengthen forward halfway. Exhale, bring your hands to your hips and we rise. Okay, wonderful. Inhale, reach arms up, press the thighs back. Exhale, hinge and forward bow. Hands on the blocks. Inhale, lengthen. And we're going to step the right leg back. Lower the back knee down. Good, we sink into the hip flexors. Good, take the outer left hip in, lift your heart. And remember how we talked about the hands and the shoulders and the wrists on all 4s. Find that same essence here, where you're pressing down to the center palm and lifting your forearms up. Good, straighten the back leg just for 1 breath. Get deep into the hip flexors. Inhale, look forward. Then exhale, place your hands to the floor and step back into downward facing dog. Press the thighs back. Good, come high up onto the toes, spread your toes. And then lengthen the inner heels back and down, away from the mounds of the big toes. Arms are steady and straight. Reach your right leg very slowly behind you. Inhale. Now draw the knee to the navel, shoulders over the wrists on the exhale. And we're going to go back for 5 times. And 4. Good. And 3. Lifting up out of the shoulders, out of the wrist. 2. And 1. Look forward. Step that foot forward and lower the back knee down. Sink into the hips. Yes, you can keep the back toe tucked under if that feels good. That feels good on my foot. You can also have it flat. Lift your chest. Look forward. Take another inhale. Now straighten the back leg. Lift your chest a little more. Good. Ground the whole right ankle. And then step forward. Top of the mat. Inhale, halfway forward. Exhale, bow all the way down. Round your feet as if you're gathering energy. Rise up. And exhale, hands to the heart. Wonderful. Left side leads. Inhale, continue to move and breathe. Exhale, forward fold, and you bow. Inhale, halfway. Lift your chest. Exhale, we step the left leg back. So everything begins on the left. Bend your back knee. Press into the right ankle. And then inhale on this side. Come all the way up. Lift up, stretch up. Hook your thumbs. And then see if you can press into the right ankle. Firm into the back foot. Lift up, open your body. Inhale. Exhale, hands down, listen up. Straighten the back leg for 1 breath. Place your hands to the floor and step into plank. Firm the arms and look forward. Good. Lift up out of the wrist. Lift your forearms up. So there's awareness of the forearms, inner center bicep into the armpit. Look forward and downward facing dog. Spread your toes high up onto your tippy toes. And then lengthen the heels. Inner heels lengthen away from the mounds of the toes. Okay, left leg, inhale, reach it back, deep breath. Exhale, knee to navel, shoulders over the wrist for 5. Good, creating a little movement and strength. 4, why not? And 3, looking good. And 2, wonderful. And 1, push your hands, step your foot through, and lower the back knee down. Good, anchor the ankles. Vinyasa, rise on up. Look up, stretch up, lift up. Wonderful. And then bring your hands down. Good, straighten the back leg. And again, notice that you're not just standing in the front heel, but you're pressing the whole foot and ankle down. Then step forward to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen Ardha, stay forward on your feet. And exhale, bow down. Press your feet and rise up. Inhale. And exhale, Samasthiti. Beautiful. Surya Namaskara A. Root down, rise up. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Hands flat. Step back into plank. Let's take an extra breath in this first round. And lower forward to the floor. Let's point our toes. Move your hands back a little bit and lift your chest, lift your heart. Straighten the knees. Inhale. And exhale, forehead down. Inhale, low cobra. some of you upward facing, lifting up the chest. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing, firming the arms, pressing the thighs back. Inhale, this time high up onto the toes. As you exhale, we finish the breath out. Keep the arms straight. Step, step, or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, bow. Ground your feet, rise. Inhale. And exhale, hands to the heart. Let's do 2 more. Okay, I watch. Inhale, arms up. Good. Exhale, forward fold, and you bow. Inhale, that deep, rich breath. Exhale, hands flat. Step back, lower forward chaturanga or to the floor. Inhale, low cobra or upward facing. Lift your beautiful heart. Wonderful. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good job. Deep breath. Firm those triceps down. High up onto the toes, and we inhale. Bend your knees and exhale. Step or lightly float up. Nice jump. Inhale, we lengthen. And exhale, we bow down. Good. Inhale, rise. And exhale, hands to the heart. Okay, bend your knees, please. Inhale, chair. Reach arms forward and move some weight into the ankles. Good. Take the right arm over the left and give yourself a little hug. And then if you can, bring the hands toward each other. And just breathe here. Notice how the left hand is a little lower than the right. Try just to reach that left hand a little higher up. Sit back. Breathe. Good. And then press to standing and release your arms. Okay, bend your knees. Utkatasana, fierce mighty. Shoulders down. Take your left arm over the right, hug in. And then bring the forearms together if you can. As you ground into the ankles, see that you want to reach that left hand higher. Relaxing and broadening through the upper trapezius. Good. Elbows in the height of your shoulders. Neck is relaxed. Good. Breathe and open. 1 more breath. Good. Now release your arms. Come into chair and stretch your arms up. Inhale. Good. Exhale, we forward fold. Then straighten the legs. Inhale, halfway forward. And step back into plank. Top of a push-up and hold it here. Good. Drop your heels over to your right and bring your left hand to that top hip. Side arm plank Vashisthasana. So you can notice how the shoulder and the wrists are stacked. Top hip comes forward, navel in, then send the top arm up. 2 breaths. Lengthen from the heels to the crown of the head. Lift away from the floor. Good. Send the hand to the floor. Take a breath in plank and look forward. Good. Then we take downward facing dog. Deep full inhale. Press the thighs back on the exhale. Inhale, come forward into plank. Top of a push-up. And tip your heels over to your right. Lift those hips up. And reach up through the top arm. Yes. Feeling your left hand. Rooting. Forearm lifting. Everything. Then send the top arm over your ear. All right, top arm back up, hand to the floor, pause in plank, and then you can take it through your vinyasa if you like, or just go to down dog. Wonderful. Please walk your hands to meet your feet at the back of the mat. With your 2 first fingers, grab a hold of your big toes and inhale, lengthen forward halfway. Lift your kneecaps and your quadriceps. On the exhale, bend your elbows to the sides. Head down, shoulder blades up and apart. Inhale, halfway forward. And exhale, we stand on our hands. Can you get your hands underneath your feet? Can you reach your toe just to the wrist and stand down in the mounds of the big toes? Lengthen forward once again, halfway. Lift your kneecaps and then elbows to the sides as you exhale. Inhale, lengthen forward. Exhale, hands to your hips. And with a straight back, rise to standing. Wonderful. Okay, so go ahead and simply reach arms out. Turn your whole palm and inner arm up. And then lower the arm slowly. Okay, ribs in. Good. And then with this idea of lifting your chest, can you interlace the hands behind you? Draw the shoulders up and about and back, and then straighten the arms. But draw the navel in, lift your side waist. And just stretch your arms directly down. Chin in, kneecaps up, broaden into the hamstrings. One more breath. Good. And release. Straighten the fingers. And now interlace the hands one more time behind you, but shift the clasp. Shoulders up and then back. Good. Straighten arms straight down. Take your waist back. Thighs press, navel lifts. Find the plumb line. Wonderful. And then release. Good. Bring your right arm up and wrap the tricep. Now go to a wall if you have it. And then you want to press your right hip in. Reach your top arm up. And then ribs go back. Stretch your whole side body. Lift up. Good. Reach arm higher. Push that hip into the wall. Look straight ahead. Draw the waistline in. Get very tall. Good. Lower that arm down. We take the other left arm. Externally rotate the arm in the shoulder socket, arm up. And then let's go to the wall. Push your hip. Reach arm up, other arm down, and then waist in. Good. Push, open those outer shoulder blades right there. Yes, open there. Lift. Get a little taller. Good. And then lower the arms down. Excellent. Grab your strap, please. And make the strap so it's about inner rotator cups like that. Okay? Place the strap behind you, but you keep the thumb over, like hello thumb. Okay? Place the strap behind you and lift your chest. Keep your elbows bent and push your waistline back. Good job. Okay, step your feet out in Prasarita Padottanasana width, so wide apart. Lift your chest, but draw the ribs in. Now, with your elbows bent, thighs back, ribs in, push out into the strap as if you're using the whole arm. Press. So I'm not locking my elbows. I'm having a slight bend and I'm lifting my heart. Push out, lift the sternum bone up. Good, press. Your arms are getting tired. Good. And one more moment, push. And then relax your shoulders. Okay, now we go ahead and we take it into Prasarita Padottanasana C. If you prefer, you can tighten the strap a little bit. Okay, step your feet out, nice wide stance again. And you know the idea, not locking the elbows, but opening the heart. Hi, my love. My husband come home now from work. Inhale. Good. And stand firmly in the legs. Lift up. And on the exhale, we bow forward and down. For a moment, lift your shoulders up, bend the elbows, and then press out into the strap, using the whole arm. Good. The shoulder heads lift up slightly. The collarbones widen. And the neck is free. Stand down into the ankles and lift your kneecaps any amount. Breathe. 5 deep breaths now. 4, 3, get longer in the spine. Soften the diaphragm. 2, 1 more breath. 1. Okay, press the ankles down, kneecaps up, as if there's a button on the tailbone. Rise up. Up you go. Yay, very good. Put the strap to the side. And you're gonna bend your right leg. Turn the leg out 90 degrees. Okay, slide the foot a little more forward, a little longer. Okay, hands on your hips. Notice hips go a little bit on a diagonal. The back leg is strong and straight. Lift your heart with this openness and bend your right knee. Trace the knee over the second toe. And just notice, how does it feel when you press down into the ankle? How does it feel when you press into the toes? How does it feel when you just press into the heel? So press the whole ankle down and heel, okay? Lift your navel and then reach your body out, arms out. Okay, keep grounding. Inhale, look over your right hand, turn the palm up. Inhale, reverse it and lift straight up, but bend more. Good, press your back leg, reach up, breathe now like we did against the wall. Good, inhale and now go forward and beyond, go, 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 go. Hand to the block or to the floor and top arm goes over your head. Big, huge stretch. 5 breaths, that's it. 4, 3, press the back leg more, bend a little more generously into the front knee. Press the whole ankle, 2, and use both legs up you go. Good, straighten the leg, bend the knee, and parallel your feet. Last side, we're staying with that. You can feel your hips opening now. Bend your left leg, turn the whole left leg out 90 degrees. So look at you. Arms out. Bend. Good, press down into the ankle. Good job. And then reverse that. Top arm up. Good, bend a little more. Get that front knee to bend. Press into the ankle, don't slide. Down. Good, 1 more breath. Now reach forward and beyond. Go, 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 go. Hand to the outside of your front foot. You can go down. Okay, little shorter stance, Troy. That's it. Oh, yes. Now send the top arm over your arm and bend your front knee like you Bambi on ice. Go, reach, reach, reach. 3, counting now. 2, press your back leg. Open your heart. 1, now press both feet. Inhale, you come up. And exhale, straighten the legs. Hallelujah. Bend your knee, parallel the feet. Step, step, or hop your feet together. Okay, step to the tops of your mats, please. Surya Namaskar B. Bend your knees, feel the openness of the shoulders and the hips. Sit down into the ankles. Exhale, forward bow. Inhale, Ardha. Exhale, step, float, skip, or modify. Inhale, deep full breaths, lift your heart. And exhale, downward facing. Place your right foot forward, back foot flat. Good. Ground the front ankle and heel. You're squaring your hips up. And inhale, rise up, arms out for this first one. Press your back leg and now push your feet to reach arms up. Deep inhale. Good. Exhale, hands down, resist with the back leg. Lift your back heel, then take it through your vinyasa. Up dog or cobra. Yoga's choice. Exhale. Place your left foot forward, back foot on an angle. Bend deeply into your front knee. Ground both feet. Left hip back, right hip forward. Inhale, up we go. Bring the arms out to the sides. Inhale, lift. Get a little taller. Good, one more breath all the way. All right, hands down. Lift your back heel. And we take it through the Vinyasa. Inhale. And exhale. Arms steady and straight. Breathe. Reach the long fingers. You can get more length through the arms. Come high up onto your toes. Look forward. Inhale. Bend your knees. Exhale. Step or lightly hop up. Inhale, we lengthen. And exhale, we bow. Bend your knees. Drop your hips. Inhale, chair. And exhale, Samastitihi. We begin anew. Bend your knees, drop your hips. Inhale, chair pose. Wonderful. Exhale, forward and bow. Good. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, step, float, skip, or modify. Good. Inhale, upward facing. And downward facing. Right foot, place it forward. Back foot is flat. Press your back leg, bend your front knee. Inhale, one breath. Warrior one. Up you go. Wonderful. And when you feel like you are like there, then you let it go. Take it through your vinyasa. Good. Working that long exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. And then left foot forward, back foot flat. Pressing your feet, bending the front knee. Rise up. And take it through the vinyasa. Wonderful. Okay. And downward facing. 5 breaths here. Breathing. High up onto the toes, we inhale. Bend your knees, exhale, lightly step a hop up. Good. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, bow. Bend your knees to drop your hips. Inhale, chair. Good. And then exhale to standing. Okay, we're going to practice Garudasana Eagle. So I put my blocks to either side of my hips, on my feet. Bend your knees. Take your right arm over the left arm. And reach that left finger up. Now you're going to balance on the right leg. So firm that hip in. Just lift your left knee up. You can put your toe on the extra block if you want. And lift the knee high up. Then cross. Then firm the shins together. You can wrap your whole foot around your ankle and you can place your toe on the other block. Inhale. Try to reach that left hand up like we did earlier. But sit back into the hips. Inner thighs down, outer hips down, navel up. 3 more breaths. Go deep into your knowing. 2. Now press into the standing foot. Lift up, draw the knee in, and set the whole thing down. Yay. Okay, second side. Bend your knees. Left arm over the right. Garudasana. Now you're balancing on the left foot. So you want to take that left hip back. Lift your right knee up and balance for a moment. And now lift your knee high, cross over, and then squeeze your shins together. Good. Try to reach your right hand higher up. Good. And we're just staying in this variation here. Grounding to the standing foot, feeling the evenness of the foot and the ankle. 3 more breaths. Breathe deeply. Push into the ankle. underfoot and up you go. And we release, straighten the fingers. Beautiful. Okay, bend your knees to drop your hips. Inhale, chair. And exhale, bring your hands to the blocks. Have your blocks so they're about shoulder width. And step back into plank. Good. Bring your feet together and drop your heels to the right and send your left arm up. And lift the hips up a little higher. Good, send the top arm over your ear. We take 3 breaths. Bring your top arm up and hand to the blocks. Firm your legs. And we go directly over to the other side. Lift your hips up higher. Good, send that top arm over your ear. Good, 3 deep breaths. So effortless ease, engaging many areas of your body. Good, 1 more breath all the way up. Bring your top arm up and hand down. Okay, this time roll over your toes and come directly into your upward facing. That's right, lift your heart. And downward facing dog. Beautiful, step your right foot forward now. In between the blocks. And back heel on an angle. Good, come up halfway and hug and firm the right hip in. And walk your hands forward, but draw the hip back. And as you push your hands onto the edges of the blocks, can you reach that middle finger longer? Nudge the right hip back. Be here. 3 solid inhales, exhales. Looking for length on the sides of your waist. Good. And then from here, walk your blocks forward, pressing through both feet and bring your hands to your hips. Okay, take that left hip back, left hip forward, right hip back. And we're going to come into Parivrtta Trikonasana. Reach your left arm up and we inhale. Firm the inner thighs in and back like we did in that Garudasana balance. Good, now rotate the left waist to the right. Place your hand down. Inhale, we lengthen. And then exhale, possibly send that top arm up. 5 breaths. 4. 3, lift your heart. 2, little more energy, up. And look down on 1. Very good, flatten the blocks to level 1. And step back into downward facing dog. Maybe widen the stance a little bit from your feet. And pigeon toe your heels slightly. So slightly in with the toes, out with the heels. And so you can get a little more room in your hips here. Good, and now step your left foot through and lower the back heel down. Come a little higher up onto the blocks and draw the left hip back. Walk your hands forward. Good, and breathe deep breaths. So you can lengthen through the middle right finger and left finger. Stretch your hips back. Relax your neck. Good, we're creating length in the spine today. Okay, walk your blocks back a little bit. Press through both feet and inhale, up you go. Square your hips. Excellent. Reach your right arm up, left hip back. Yes, stretch up, stretch up, stretch up. Keep the back leg solid. Inhale. Now reach forward. Go, 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 go. And then once you're halfway, start to turn. Bring your right hand down. Push, lengthen, and then send your top arm up. Parivrtta Trikonasana. 5 breaths. Go for it. Long breath, long body. 4, 3. Good. 2. One more breath all the way. And 1. Excellent. Hand down. Good. This time, bend your front knee, lift your back heel, and step forward. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, you bow. Good. From here, we're going to squat down. And we're going to sit down. Okay? And we're going to go ahead and straighten the legs. I'm going to turn around. Okay. Roll the inner thighs down. Bring your hands to the sides of your hips and lift your chest. Spread your toes. Now imagine you could push your thighs down. Down into the mat. Down with the legs. Lift the navel. Okay, take a hold behind your right knee now. And bend it. Okay, take your hand underneath your right foot like a platter. And then place the foot down. Into the left leg for Yana Shirshasana A. Hips are grounded, arms up. Turn. Keep the thighs down. Lift your spine. Hinge just a little bit like this. And then just tap your finger. And then come back up 3 times. Press your hips. Tap your fingers. And press up. Last one. Go forward and tap. Okay. And then press yourself up. Okay. Lift up, tap. And now with your hips anchored, draw the navel up. You can walk yourself forward all the way. Or you can go a little further down. 5 breaths. Inhale up. And we're going to help the leg in. How are you guys doing? Good. And we're going to straighten it out. Okay. Bring your hands on your kneecaps and make little loving circles over your knees. Your knees love that. Okay. Take a hold behind the left leg. Bend it. And then like a little platter, put your foot next to the inner right thigh. Anchor your hips. Reach your arms up. Turn your torso. Keep pressing the thighs down, down, down. Inhale, hinge. And just tap your fingers. Straight back. Up you go. This strengthens you. Okay, turn, hinge, and tap. Up you go. Nice. Lift taller. Press your feet. Press your ankles down. And tap. Okay, last one. Here we go. Lift, turn, and tap. Okay, stay here. Use your staff or bow. Inhale. Elbows to the sides. Lengthen forward. Lengthen forward. Elbows out. Go down. Breathe. Good. Press your hips and inhale. Up you go. Help your left leg in and then straighten it. Okay, make your little circles. Good. And from here, press your thighs down. Reach arms up. Inhale. Good. And just turn to the right. Lower the arms. See if you can bring your left hand to the outer right thigh and the left hand behind you. Lift up. Shoulders down. Yeah, turn with your legs straight. Just twist your torso easy. No cranking, lifting and rotating. Look forward. Arms up. Push your hips. Turn. Lower the arms. Right hand to the outer left leg. Left hand behind you. Go up in the spine. Sides of the waist even. And then rotate back. Lift your heart. Inhale, exhale. Good. Look forward and undo the twist. Okay, coming back onto your backs. Okay, lower down. Okay, feet to the floor, please. Put your robot arms on and work your shoulders under. Press the upper outer arms down. Good. Ground into the centers of your feet. That's right. Now press your feet down and lift your hips just a little bit, not so high. Work the shoulders under and just press your arms to lift your chest. Breathe. Unclench your glutes. Ground the ankles. Soften the inner thighs down. Navel in and up to the heart. Heart up to your chin. And lower down. Okay, one more time. Press your arms. Lift your hips a little bit. Maybe this time you take a hold of the outer edges of your mat or interlock the arms and fingers behind you. The fingers, not the arms. Good. Press your arms down. Lift your chest. But soften the ribs anyway down. So there's a broadening of the collarbones. Okay. Feet are solid. Relax your buttocks a little bit. Draw the navel in and up. Breathe. And lower down. And rest. And just noticing what's shifting within you, what's opening here from the practice. Roll to your right side, and we're going to set up for another back bend. So you're going to place one block like so on the second level if you can. If you feel a little tighter in the upper back, you can always have it on level 1. And the other block goes one step higher. So this is level 1, level 2, or you can do level 2 and level 3. So opening into the upper thoracic. Okay, you're gonna lower yourself down so that the block hits right there where the tips of the shoulder blades are, right? And then the other one goes behind your head. Good, and just stay with your knees bent for a couple of breaths. Maybe have to adjust your hips a little bit. See that there's enough room to let the front of the chest, the pectoral minor and the collarbones have a nice and open sense. And try to draw the chest bone up. Keep your elbows on the floor and the forearms on the floor. Relax your fingers. Settle here. Notice if the hips are even. Can you get the hips evenly resting? And then straighten one leg and then straighten the other leg. Flex your feet. Breathe into your chest. Relax the legs. Okay, we're going to practice the Loma 1. So you're going to take a full inhale and exhale it all out. Now very gently inhale just a third of the breath. And let's pause. Inhale the second third without forcing. Widen the side ribs. Good. Pause. And now inhale all the way to the upper backs of the lungs, all the way under the armpits and to the top chest. Inhale. And then very slowly exhale. One more time. Inhale a third and pause. Second, third, widen the ribs. Inhale all the way to the top. And slowly through the nose, you exhale. Good, and just take a couple of natural, neutral recovery breaths. But notice if your back is heavier over the blocks now. Now reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Interlace your hands and then press your palms to the ceiling, straighten the elbows and straighten and engage your legs. Lift your arm bones up and over and stretch your body, stretch your body. See if you can keep those shoulders in the socket. You got to rotate, 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 tricep, tricep, and press your mid upper back, the thoracic into the block. Lengthen from the heels of your feet to the heels of your hands. Good. Inhale, top arm up or arms up. Look at your fingers, interlace the other way. Try not to turn your head. Reach your arms up, ribs in, and stretch, 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 stretch. Keep those triceps engaging and turning and stretch, stretch, stretch. Point your toes this time. Good. And then bring your arms back up. Ooh, and exhale. Good. Bend your elbows and bend your knees. Wonderful. Now we're going to roll off these blocks, and it can be quite intense. So please be gentle. So what you do, if you need to lift your head up with your hand, you can. Roll to your right side and round forward and stay there for a little bit. Just rounding down. Move the blocks out of the way. And then come back onto your backs. Yes. And simply draw the knees to your chest. And make some circles. Slow. 3 circles in one direction. And 3 in the other direction. Good. And then straighten the legs one by one. And once again, flex your feet. Okay, then work your right shoulder under, left shoulder under. Take a deep inhale. Maybe lift your head and stretch the skin. Okay. And this time you're going to blow it out through the lips like you're blowing through a straw. And then simply let go in your body and close your eyes. See if you can drop just a little deeper. Okay, place your hands over your belly center and feel this warmth and nourishment of your own gentle connection to your organ body. Good. And you can stay longer if you like. Otherwise, bend your knees once again. And I'd like you to roll to your right side. Just linger here. Lay here for a little bit, please. And then you use your top hand and slowly, slowly come on up to seated. Take a comfortable cross-legged position. Good. And notice, how is your body now? Can you feel the length in your spine and the softness within you? Can you breathe full and wide breath? Bring the hands in front of your heart, and as you press your hands together, take a deep breath in here, and then you simply bow down to your higher heart, that flame of wisdom that resides there in your upper heart. Good. Connect to that wiser one within, one who guides us and encourages us. And then lift your gaze, inhale. And as you open your eyes and exhale, you can look out through those loving eyes. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed a little class. Okay, I'm going to stop the recording.